Previously on
Like, you need to quit drinking.
Yeah. And stop flirting. In the club. Your husband. What are you doing?
He don't trust you. Why y'all still at the club with a name like Avenue? That ain't a club. Y'all at a tavern.
22 years of marriage. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Last one, Steve. Here we go. This is from Morris in Baton Rouge. Morris says, my wife and I see a lot of men going in and out of the neighbor's house. She just moved in and told us that she's a massage therapist. She only massages men from what we can see. Is she doing more than rubbing on those men?
No, who?
baby, you know I was gonna pull some grease out and fry out some french fries. Y'all know I was. What else is gonna go with a beautiful sandwich like this? A potato chip? Ciao, bye. I would like to say happy homecoming, Aggie Pride. And thank y'all so much for this beautiful game day experience. What wonderful tailgating recipes. I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Hello, and welcome back to Giselle Eats. Good Saturday morning, everyone. Good morning. I decided to get up and take a shower, get ready for today, and cut on this Love Island. I don't know how the people watch this. I don't know how the people watch this. Just the delusion, the side-eyeing. I don't know when people are looking for relationships, where exactly are their morals set at. But for instance, the young man on here, no, not him. It's not him. The young man on here who is courting or interested in the girl that has a child. I also haven't seen this much crying in my life. Like, it's other guys here. Girl, like, go get underneath someone else or go put your attention somewhere else. I just this is very mind-boggling to me. He's courting and looking for love. You out here trying to line up a stepdaddy. Why? Where is that child's daddy at? What happened with that? Why didn't you make that work? Look at him. Ooh.
100%.
I think they're talking about one of the guys kiss one of the other girls. Child, I don't know. We got to get out of here. We got a long day today. We got to get out of here. Let's go.
All right, it is time for Sister Odell. She is here.
When the morning comes.
stomping grounds. We're gonna go to the bodega and grab a few things for tonight's game day and tailgating recipes. Now today is 10-year anniversary for 15. So this game day segment will be long. Buckle up. I think it's like 11 minutes. Yes. We're gonna pay homage to 15, the queen herself, KP. We're gonna get into that a little later. But let's go into the bodega, shop around a little bit before we head to our lunch. We have a lunch date today. So I cannot wait for that because I'm actually hungry. I'm starved.
I wanna do the things that a woman should do. I wanna look good for you. I wanna look good for you. I wanna do the things that a woman should do. I wanna look good for you. I wanna do the things that a woman should do. I wanna treat you right, hug you tight, love you till morning light. I wanna look good for you. I wanna do the things that a woman should do. I wanna look good for you. I wanna do the things that a woman should do. I wanna look good for you. I wanna do the things that a woman should do. I wanna treat you right, hug you tight, love you till morning light. I wanna look good for you.
Now, y'all know I had to get 2 bottles of wine. It's hard vlogging, holding this camera and trying to buy stuff. So let's get checked out and over to our quick lunch with my sister. We can talk about these wines later. I probably won't drink them right now, but let's have a little lunch. already cleaned this chicken because I'm ready to get into the game day. It's going to be extremely long. So don't be mad at me, y'all. Can we get a round of applause for 2015. Happy homecoming. Mel, Taylin, Jordan. Who's the other girls? I don't want to call nobody. Alexis. I don't want to call nobody's name wrong. KP. What a wonderful job. Yes, it's a homecoming football game. They're going up against Preview, but it's about the dolls. It is about the fabulous dancing dolls. This is probably one of the most iconic eras of doll history. The most. The grace, the beauty. Wait till y'all see the difference between the current girls and the legendary squad. Let's take a look. 2015. Mother KP. Y'all look at KP. Look at KP. KP hair stayed just like that the entire game. This is homecoming 2015. They are strutting out to the stands. This squad was absolutely gorgeous. This squad was just gorgeous. I mean, just look at them. You know, we try not to throw jabs at current squads or other squads, but I wish the girls would go back to this style of beauty, the headbands, the lipsticks, your hair being done for real. Now, if you are a natural girl and you want to wear your natural hair, absolutely, but get your hair done. And we don't see that. Let's get to these stands. Season this chicken, we got to get this in the fridge to let it sit and marinate for a couple of hours while we work on other things. But no one said nothing about no recipe cards. Maybe 2 people. Only 2 people said something about recipe cards. We're gonna try the description box route, but let's get into this ranch dressing now. For my Rachel Ray girls, read the directions on the back of this pack. Don't do what I'm doing because I don't have no whole milk. And what else? I think whole milk and that's it. I didn't have whole milk, so you know I got me some canned milk and probably 1/4 cup of sour cream and maybe 4 heaping tablespoons of mayonnaise. But follow the recipe on the back of that pack for my Rachel Ray girls. And you know, they always complain about, oh, throw all together. This is a moment I feel like she should have thrown all together. She knew her counts. She was very good with her musicality. She could have ate this song alive. Now, could her crabs hang on? Poor Mel. I don't know. Because, you know, they put 20 on 10 on this squad. Like, oh, they were this and they were that. Y'all want my honest opinion. Them crabs wasn't nothing. Maybe Jordan. But they were just like any other crab class. You know, you have to learn. They were not all of that. They were not all of that, but they were gorgeous, gorgeous girls. Gorgeous girls. But if it went for KP, Connor, and Danny to help buffer, buffer the certain flaws, but everyone put 20 on 10 on this squad right here. But look at their captain. I mean, she was just so dreamy. Like, she was just so dreamy. Happy Homecoming 15. Now let's get into my favorite moments of Homecoming. Look at this. This moment right here. I think, shout out to Marvin for this footage, by the way. Marvin got 600k views, almost 700k views off this clip alone. This was epic. You talking about the Grand Dame. The Grand Dame. That damn stamper, honey. Oh, God. This is so nostalgic. Hell. Danny is nostalgic. Look at it. Like, y'all ain't get y'all asses up? Y'all know the formation? Okay, let me check. Okay, let me look over my shoulders. Let me see what they gonna do. Okay, they got it. Okay, all together. We're gonna do all together. Let me flow with this. Look at it. I love this uniform. I love this uniform on the girls. Look at Danny. Yes. Look at Danny go. Jordan, I love Jordan's hair right here. Absolutely gorgeous. Jordan's in the second row to the right. Would it be her right shoulder or her left shoulder? I think her left shoulder. Work them out, man. Work them out. I do think the current squads are doing an amazing job, but they don't exude this amount of sex appeal. I don't know how those girls in that 13 to 17 era, just the amount of sex appeal. Look at the hips, the body, the caress, the tap, the flow. Jesus. Epic. She forever will hold the crown. I don't know, even across the board from all the squads, she holds the crown. Now over there at Jackson, that Nalia, she got her crown as well. But here, now y'all talking about mother. Yeah, I always say Melissa looks like Gabby, and I think it's because the height, they're both really small, because Melissa's really, really small. But I always tell Melissa, if she was an HBCU dancer, this is who she would be, because she's so tiny, just like Gabby, with so much spunk and so much power. Look at Gabby go. Now, I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much, because y'all having to look at the girls and look at me cook this food. But I had to pay homage to Southern's homecoming. I love Southern. I have my shirt on today at lunch. So let's get into Gabby. So we chop this bacon. We're gonna move on to squeezing in some lemons and limes for some cocktails. And I tasted the dressing that I made off camera, and it needed a little bit of citrus, so I'm going to add that in off camera, of course. besides Brianni's, ASU, I have really enjoyed this game day. I hope you did too. Happy homecoming, Southern. Happy homecoming. Let's finish slicing these onions, and we're gonna slice us up some tomato. Did we already slice that tomato? Slice us up some tomato. For our sliders, we are doing a chopped turkey ham slider, and of course, a sandwich is not complete unless it's laying on a bed of onions for me. I have to have some onions. My guests like onions. We like onions, so that can be optional for you. You do not have to use onions. You can use something else. We're gonna have onions and tomato, and we'll put the sandwich together towards the end. But let's get that cut up now.
Like we do. You don't know these streets like we do.
Now what I have here is our Hillshire sausage. Now I got 2 packs of the hot and 1 pack of the Cajun andouille. We are going to sear these sausages until they're a nice golden brown before we add our barbecue sauce. Now, I do have the Sweet Baby Ray's sweet and spicy in the cabinet, but I am going to add a little bit of blackberry preserve, some Worcestershire sauce, a little bit of garlic, and then we're going to taste to see if we need a little bit more sweetness. If we need more sweetness, I am going to opt out on sugar or brown sugar. I'm probably going to grab the maple syrup because I feel like the maple syrup has a subtle sweetness with some more hidden notes that I think bring out in these sausages. But this is an amazing dish. I think this is perfect for any tailgating experience. Make sure you have your toothpicks, to keep people's hands off, off your meat. Off your meat. But it's a must try. I love this barbecue sauce. This is probably one of my favorites.
You don't know these streets like we do. You don't know these streets like we do. Hit you with the heat, hit you with the heat, hit you with the heat, hit you with the heat.
Now I did have a little corner of hoisin sauce left over in the fridge, so I am just gonna go ahead and use that as well to get rid of it. There's no need just to let it sit in the fridge and I can use it and it'll be just fine. So we're going to continue to brown these. I'm gonna say about 15 minutes, cover for 5, and then put your sauce on. Put your sauce on your sausages. You can use just regular sauce. You do not have to do all the extra. Just get with your favorite barbecue sauce and load it on your sausages. Cut the eye down. The eye is on a medium low because this will burn. This will burn and stick because the sugar content.
Streets like we do. You don't know these streets like we do.
will see your sauce start to thicken. Once it starts to thicken, cut it down on low and cover it, and just keep it really, really piping hot, almost like if you were cooking this in the crock pot. Am I telling you to pull the crock pot out? Absolutely not. There's nothing wrong with the crock pot, but you can't brown those sausages in no crock pot, right, girls? So y'all pull out your good skillet and brown it, and you taste it. You might want a little bit more spicy. You might want a little bit more sweet. And this is why we have to taste it before we feed people, to make sure, it tastes good. So I added a little bit more syrup, and I added some garlic powder because I feel like it needed a little bit more garlic. And we're gonna keep mixing it up until everything is covered. Okay, what we have here is a full pack of Hawaiian sweet rolls. We're going to cut them in half, and we are going to fry the bread. What I mean by fry, we're going to take a little bit of mayonnaise, and we're going to glaze it over the top. I mean, not the top, the inside of the bread. And we're gonna fry it almost kind of like French toast style, just to brown it, or grilled cheese style. If you get nervous and you feel like, oh, I can't tell if it's burning or sticking, do this right here, what I'm doing now. Spread it with your mayonnaise and sit it under the broiler like if you're making toast. If you don't want to get out another pan, just stick it under the broiler. Make sure something is up under it that's sturdy. Stick it under the broiler and let it, toast like if you're toasting bread. You don't have to do this. Okay. So we got our sausages plated up. Let's stick a couple of toothpicks in them. The company should be arriving soon. This will stay good and hot. I think they said they were probably 5-10 minutes out. So this will still be hot when they come to the door. They can start snacking and drinking. Be prepared to receive your guests. If a person needs to go in a room, put the person in the room, hang up the coat. If they're bringing you something, give them a hug, take the bag from them or whatever, make sure you say thank you. Because, some of y'all ain't got no manners. Like y'all was just raised by heathens. Now let's get started on the lettuce salad chopped meat topping for this sandwich. I have a bag and maybe a quarter of shredded lettuce. I am going to add our chopped bacon. I think that was maybe 6 to 8 strips of bacon. I am going to add 3 slices of pepper jack cheese, then 3 slices of provolone cheese. And then I went to the deli and I got 3 slices of honey ham, and I got 3 or 4 slices of low sodium turkey. The reason why I chose low sodium turkey is because we are pouring dressing on this, and I do feel like the dressing can tend to be a little salty. So you just want to watch your sodium levels with this, with that ranch pack, and all the dressing and stuff. I'm gonna do that's 4 heaping tablespoons. No, 6. Here we go. 6 heaping tablespoons to start out with, to get you started, and we're gonna chop this baby down. Now make sure your counter is clean, because this is gonna make a mess. So chop it up really good. You're talking about delicious. Sliders are great. Sliders are great. But this is a great spin on sliders. Y'all, stop pouring that butter mayonnaise glaze and Worcestershire sauce glaze over that wet bread. And feeding it to the people. Like, you don't have to do that all the time. This is a nice, refreshing slider. It's nice and it's refreshing, instead of the greasy bread with the poppy seeds and stuff. But take away what you want to take away from it. Use what you want to use. If you need more dressing, if you want more bacon, if you feel like it doesn't have enough meat, add what you need to add to this. This recipe right here is very customizable. But I wanted to put another slider recipe out there. So, and if it comes across someone going to a party or tailgate or Super Bowl, switch it up. Switch up your slider recipe. Okay, let's get this cleaned up and into a container and into the fridge. Now, don't forget to taste it. But listen to me. For the tempura people, this is what y'all want to pay attention to. So we took our chicken out of the fridge. This is probably a 1/4 cup or 1/2 cup. Let's just say go ahead and put a whole 1/2 cup of cornmeal. No, cornstarch. Don't put no cornmeal on this chicken. Cornstarch. We want this to get to almost like a pancake batter, funnel cake batter consistency. Once it gets to that consistency, maybe a little looser, not too loose because we want it to stick, y'all have to let this air dry for almost 25 to 30 minutes. The longer you let it sit, the better it's gonna fry. Let it sit. Keep mixing it. Look for that cakey batter consistency. I'm going to add a little water in because it's a little clumpy, and we need to get it a little bit more pasty instead of clumpy. So we're going to keep mixing it up. I am going to have to go back in and add a little bit more cornstarch, but that's okay. Just watch the consistency and then put it on the rack to dry for about 25 to about 35 minutes. If your home is really dry, if you have dry air at your home, then it'll be fine. But if you have a moist house, then it might take a little longer. Sit it beside the stove while you cook other things, but this has to completely dry out. set to the side 30 to 45 minutes. Now let's build our sandwiches. Build your sandwich however you want to build your sandwich. I'm going to use a whole bed of onions. We like onions, so we're going to use almost that whole onion on this sandwich. I am getting some string grabs for my TikTok and my Snapchat. So if you see the string jerk, I'm having it take pictures. So build your sandwich. This will be messy, so make sure all your surface areas are clean, because we're going to be slinging, this sandwich stuff, your salad, tossed salad. I don't know, we got to come up with a nice name for this. I don't know what you would call this. Is it a tossed salad sandwich, or is it just a tossed salad slider? I don't know. In the comment section, come up with a name for this. No, I did not make this up. I actually saw the recipe on Instagram. I saw the recipe on Instagram, and the young man that was making it, it looks amazing. But of course, I am going to put the Giselle Eats spin on it. I'm going to add what my friends and family like, and he added what his friends and family like on their sandwiches, on their sliders. So let's get it cut up, and we're gonna actually serve it on this board, because I got this stacked pretty high, and to transfer this probably would be a disaster. So we're going to serve it on the cutting board. Always try to keep you at least 3 to 4 nice cutting boards for stuff like this, so it can still look pretty. Maybe put some greenery on it, or a nice little vase or something. And somebody at the door.
Hello. Knock knock. I'm coming in. Jay. Oh, it smells good in here. Girl, what you cooking?
See, look, I'm running behind because I wanted this drink already fixed and in the freezer, so I could just pour some ice on it and serve it. But you know, you get to running behind, and you get to get on that phone gossiping and, you know, talking to Savor. And so here we are. We're trying to hurry up and mix up Miss Angie a drink. She just got here for game day. I'm so excited that she's here. She bought me some lovely goodies. So this recipe right here, ask my sister-in-law. So my sister-in-law makes amazing paper planes. So I try to mimic her flavors with the paper plane. No paper plane don't have pineapple in it. It does not have Saint Germain or what's this other one right here? Grand Marnier. It don't have none of that in it. I don't have none of the things she has. But I knew that we wanted something with a pineapple flavor and something with a little citrus. So I just concocted something. So this is my pineapple fake paper plane. Thank my sister-in-law for, you know, giving me those amazing taste buds that experience her paper planes, and I've been chasing that high ever since. Y'all come back home and y'all know who I'm talking about. Happy anniversary. But come home, because your sister needs a paper plane, a real one. Now, y'all know I always say fry your chicken last. Our company has a few snacks already, our beautiful sausages and our sliders, but fry this chicken last. Do you see how tacky and pasty this chicken is? I don't know if you can tell, but it kind of almost look like a matte finish. It's not shiny like it was when I first started. That's how you want it to look. We are frying this chicken fast, and we are frying it hot. This grease is definitely at 550. At 350. I added all the drumettes. I'm gonna save the flats to fry last. I added them all in. I don't have to. I'm out of time. People are here. They're slapping fives and eating, and I'm still slaving to the rhythm. So fry this chicken. It will let you know when it's done. I can't tell you when it's done. You're going to have to stir this, because with this tempura, once it gets into the grease, it will stick to each other. So safely pull the chicken apart, wiggle it apart so it won't be stuck. Also, it will go to the bottom of the pan and start to darken in some areas. So make sure every 2 to 3 minutes you come and you stir it a little bit. But this chicken is amazing. I'm always asked to fry chicken, fry wings, make some kind of chicken with a sauce. I love the Moore's buffalo sauce. It tastes what's the right word? I don't want to say authentic. It don't taste artificial. Sometimes buffalo sauce has this like weird artificial taste to it, and Moore's has been. I've been using Moore's for a while, so Moore's, if you're watching this video, let's work together. I can fry up a buffalo pork chop sandwich, okay? Now, I poured the rest of the Moore's buffalo sauce in my measuring cup. I did add a quarter stick of butter. Why did you add a quarter stick of butter? I do feel like the butter helps the sauce be really, really silky when you toss your chicken in. Look at this beautiful chicken. You could eat this chicken like this. It don't need no sauce. It don't need no sauce. This chicken is amazing. Look at this beautiful chicken, Gina. Look at this beautiful chicken. Jesus. Let's add our chicken in. It's hot, so be very careful. We're gonna get our sauce that we heated up in the microwave. We're gonna pour it all on hot, and we're gonna toss and toss and toss until all of the chicken is coated. If you feel like you need more sauce, please add more sauce. It's fine. I would recommend that you heat it up before you add it, but add more sauce if you need more sauce. This is saucy enough for us, so I'm just gonna keep tossing this and get it onto a serving platter so we can enjoy this game day. I appreciate y'all sticking with me through this. If you have made it this far, you are a trooper, and I thank you. I need all this time for you. I hope you didn't dare speed this video up, because if I find out you did, I'm stepping on your toe. And another game day is completed. Look at these wings. Buffalo style wings. Tangy, spicy, zesty, hot, with our cool jalapeno ranch. Thank y'all so much for this Saturday. Bye.